Bonjour, bienvenue pour les histoires d'amour. How was that? Was that close?
It's pretty close.
That was pretty close.
The word is actually amour.
Amour.
Because when you say l'amour, it means we're going to tell you stories about death.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I want to be careful about that.
Yeah.
We're not here to talk about death. No. In English, that was welcome to the Tales of Love. Here we are.
Right.
Yes, you like that?
Oh, that's
fine.
great.
We're here with Mr. Brian and Sue Drummond, longtime famous French teachers at the Hastings High School. And we're here to hear all the stories about how this great couple met, how they proposed, how they got married, and what got them here today. And also, we're going to hear some great tips I'm sure they have on relationships. And so we're going to get to hear all of that. Well, thank you very much for doing this.
It's exciting. Since we're retired, Tom, we don't get a lot of visitors. And I'll ask you to sign the guest book before you leave.
Oh, we'll do that. I'd be happy to do
Thank
that.
you.
I'll even doodle a little picture too.
Wonderful.
How's that? Well, thank you. And thank you for inviting us in this lovely home of yours too, as well.
You're welcome.
That's a great place.
Glad to have you here.
Yes. So these guys have been retired since 2012. They taught together over 36 years at Hastings High School and been married for 41 years.
That's correct.
Congratulations. That's
The way
that's
you
a good
said
run.
that, like 41 years. No, it's 41 years. Yeah.
Yes. Well, you know, for those actually familiar with you guys, which are a lot of them out there, first of all, catch us up on what you guys have been up to since you retired back in 2012, right? Yeah. What have you been up to?
Take that one.
No,
In
you
a nutshell,
take that
tell us,
one.
yeah.
You take that one.
Well, pretty much whatever we wanted to. We've traveled some,
Yeah.
not as much as we'd like to. Things have held us back from traveling. But we've been to Hawaii 3 times.
Right.
And we've been on a couple of cruises. And we have time to just wake up in the morning when our body wants us to wake up. No more of those 5:15 a.m. wake-up calls. Stay up as late as we want. And get to learn how to get along with each other by spending more time together.
How is that going, having more time together like this?
I think it's getting better. I think it is, you know.
Yeah.
That first year was like, oh man, how are we going to do this? But then we realized, well, we're here. We're not going anywhere. We better figure out how to have fun doing this.
Yeah.
So I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Would you agree, Sue? We got to get
Yes.
your side on this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we're having a good time.
That sounds
Yeah.
sincere. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're doing all right.
We've gone to work out at the Y.
Oh, we have. People can tell that just by looking at it.
We finally had time since we retired
There
to
you
do
go.
that.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes. Well, let's hear some stories. We're here to hear all about your guys' stories. Who would like to take this one and how you guys met?
We met at Concordia College in Moorhead in French class. And yeah, there were couches, and he would sit next.
I took notes on my jeans.
He would
I
doodle.
was right on
faces
Seriously,
there.
on your
on his
jeans?
jeans.
Well, yeah, you wash them
he
out.
was-
They're good for the next day. I might have written Je t'aime or something on there once or twice to her.
Oh,
does that
I
mean?
don't know.
I love you.
Oh,
We were friends for,
Yeah, you didn't do
Over
that
3
yet.
years at
We were
college.
friends first,
and
and so
we're both in
for
the
a
same
long
department. And then our senior year,
time. Yeah,
as
we went
as
to
graduation was becoming
Concordia.
closer, we realized, well, this friendship could break up if we were going to graduate. So we decided to take that friendship to the next level and get married.
wow. So did you propose on your jeans? Did you write?
I did not. As many things that I do, it didn't quite go as planned. We were actually in the cities. Sue was living at my parents' house because she was waiting to start her first teaching job. And I had gotten the ring, and I was going to drive her over to Como Park and do a proposal there, very romantic. The car got a flat tire.
Oh, really?
So we went in the backyard.
That's a sign, Brian.
Yeah.
That's a sign.
We went in the backyard under the apple tree, and I proposed there, and it worked out fine.
And I understand, Sue. I know you're not wanting to talk yourself up, but we gotta say this. I mean, you were a coveted woman.
No.
I understand.
No.
I understand. There were four proposals?
Well,
Previous proposal.
Previous
I was
we should
number
clarify.
5. She obviously was a hot catch. And
Yes.
I knew I was moving up as I heard about more and more of these.
Oh my gosh.
But
Well,
as-
only 2 were boyfriends, and the other 2 were just friends. And
So
it
she
was
could like
out of
be
the
working at
blue.
J.C. Penney selling sheets, and a guy would come in 3 nights in a row to buy sheets, and then he'd say, "Want to marry me?" And it's like, I don't have the whole story, but that's enough of the story.
And you're like, hey, dang it! I've 3 years in the classroom. I've ruined how many pairs of jeans writing love notes to her.
And he came in 3 nights, bought 3 boxes of sheets, and he proposed.
But anyway, there's 4 gentlemen that proposed to Miss Sue here, and she denied them all.
She turned them all
waiting
down.
for the perfect man.
Yes.
And who does she say yes to?
Yes.
The perfect man.
Yes.
Isn't that absolutely incredibly crazy? Maybe she decided there weren't any more coming around.
Oh my gosh, Brian.
Oh.
No, I
Or
was
she, as she said,
I was
she
waiting
waited for the
best.
best.
You're waiting for the best.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
He's coming sometime. I'm sure he's coming.
We're not sure when he's going to show up.
He'll come at some point.
Don't
lose faith.
But I was very excited when she said yes.
Aw. So let's hear about what attracted you to each other. What was it about this guy that you said yes to after saying no
Yeah.
to so many others?
He spoke French. He spoke French. And
really?
he enjoyed music like I did. And like I said, we were really good friends first.
I played the piano.
He played the piano. And
I made her laugh.
yeah, he liked kids. We taught in a brand new FLES program at college, which was foreign language in the elementary school. And he was really good with kids. I learned, and
I
so
didn't know that was one of the things.
you didn't know that?
No.
Anyway, and
Wow.
so, and I think as we got to know each other better, we had same philosophical. I don't know, philosophical.
Over the
or
years, we've learned our backgrounds were incredibly matched up in
Right.
terms of, when we were born. Like, she's 8 days older than me. And
Well, that would explain why she's so much wiser.
yes. And
Thank you.
our families both went camping, and we camped at many of the same places throughout the years. We just didn't know each other then. So
So little Brian and little Sue could have ran into each
We
other at
could
one
have.
of those points and
could have.
roasted marshmallows together. You never would have
Never
known.
know.
Yeah. Wow.
So-
And how about you, Brian? What was it about this pretty gal here that attracted you to her? That made you write all over your jeans?
It's a real simple answer. Take a look.
Oh my gosh.
She
Don't.
she was beautiful. She's still beautiful. She hasn't aged at all.
Oh,
She has
I
a giggle
wish.
that'll get anybody to feel good. That if she giggles at one of your jokes, Tom, you're going to walk out of here feeling like, wow.
Oh my
She
gosh.
giggled.
Yeah, right.
And then
I,
I was about ready to graduate, and it's like, what am I going to do? I got to have somebody. And I got the best.
Oh,
you're so sweet.
there you go.
That's because there's 3 cameras, really.
Thanks.
Let's go talk about wedding plans and the wedding. How did that go? The wedding plans and
The
and
wedding plans. Well,
Were you involved in those, Brian? Did you help make some decisions?
We both had graduated from Concordia,
Uh-huh.
and she had an education major she was going to teach, and I didn't really know what I was going to do. And she convinced me I needed to go back to school and get my teaching license. So I actually went back to Concordia in the fall, did graduate work, and she was teaching in Kenyon, Minnesota, and so we didn't see each other very often. There were no cell phones. You couldn't just pick up the phone
Right.
and call. So when we did see each other, and she said, well, what do you think of this? And I would say, well, yes, dear, that's a great idea. Which is one of the secrets of a long relationship.
Smart
Yeah.
man.
Yes, dear, you're right, dear. Anything you
oh
want.
yeah.
But she did a wonderful job planning the wedding. And so she started planning in September and had it ready by December. And her parents weren't here. They were in Washington State.
Okay.
And so she really was on her own.
Wow.
Well, it was very simple back then. Nothing fancy.
We had a very simple
I
wedding.
mean, we
Were you
paid
one of those
for
girls
it.
that had your wedding planned from when you were a little girl, or was it something that you didn't start planning really till you started planning?
Yeah, probably more like that.
Like what?
The second one, where it was, well, my mom's wedding dress that then I just I re-sewed the bodice part, and so I used that. And we were going to be paying for pretty much everything, so it was very, very
we kind of
simple.
financed our wedding, and we didn't have much money, so it was just a
it's
very
just-
simple wedding.
There you go.
Yeah. And the church basement.
Well, how did we
with,
pick the church?
Yeah, where's the church?
Oh, the church was.
House of Prayer Lutheran Church in
Right.
Richfield.
Okay.
I lived in Richfield. We went to the Congregational Church, but I found out in order to get married to this lady, I had to have the wedding in a Lutheran church.
Uh-huh.
So we found this Lutheran church where they would allow us to get married, and Pastor Chell was the Lutheran minister. Pastor Longley was my minister, the congregational minister, and they worked together. They did the wedding together.
Oh, nice.
And the greatest line was afterwards her grandmother, who had insisted on getting married in a Lutheran church. It was beautiful, but which one was the Lutheran?
She was, well, probably 90.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
That's cute.
so it was a simple wedding.
How about the honeymoon? Moving on there.
Very
the
simple.
honeymoon? Very simple.
Very
We don't have to hear
simple.
the details. Okay, but moving on.
No,
Because she was teaching, we had to get back to Kenyon.
Ah,
So we had like 2 days. And so we didn't go anywhere. We never took a honeymoon. And,
well, we had 2 days in.
right, but we didn't actually go on a honeymoon. And we tell our kids that we probably didn't take a honeymoon until 30, 40 years into the wedding, into the marriage.
and the reception.
In the church basement, we had mince and peanuts and wedding cake. Now, since we were coming from two different backgrounds, I was from Canada and she was from the United States. Wedding cakes in Canada are different than wedding cakes in the United States. They're fruit cakes with lots of rum in them.
Oh,
So my aunt made 3 layers of the rum cake, and her, was that your aunt? Cousin, made 3 layers of the American white cake and then stacked them all together.
2 and 2.
we just got the correction. 2 and 2, folks. Anybody's keeping track, taking notes
There was
here.
only
2 and 2, not 3 and 3.
The other one, keep track of them. My memory is that the rum cake was really popular.
Yeah.
This is an interview. We need a scoreboard, I think. We need like a Brian and Sue
Yeah.
score tracker.
Ding!
Sorry.
I didn't tell them the part about we didn't actually get to mingle with the guests at the reception because Sue wouldn't allow me to see her until actually we got married.
Well, it was that transition time.
Oh.
Yeah, so
So-
while everyone was celebrating wildly with mince and peanuts and rum cake, we were upstairs having our pictures taken. And by the time the pictures were done, there was nobody left.
Where's
Guess
Tom?
what?
There wasn't a mint left to be had.
There was nothing. In fact, it was so empty, the car that we were going to drive off in was gone. We didn't even have a car to drive off in.
So you walked outside and there's a tumbleweed rolling across.
Little
No
did I
car.
know, her father, loving his daughter as he did, had taken the car and hid it. Because when he got married many, many years earlier, he borrowed a car and his friends put cheese on the manifold. Limburger cheese, and it smelled. And he thought in 1974 my friends were going to do the same. Didn't ask me. Didn't say, Brian, should we pretend? It just, the car was gone. Fortunately, one of her cousins was left with a car. So here we are, we sat in the back seat, and her cousin drove us away from the church.
Here we are, 41 years later and 3 kids later, right?
Right.
Yes.
And so let's hear now, after all is said and done, you guys have made it last quite a while, kept a good thing going. And so we're curious to hear how. What kind of tips do you guys have? Did you, maybe perhaps some advice that you got that you think you lived by that helped out, get you through 41 years?
Yes, dear. You're right, dear. I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
Does he ever say those things, really?
When
She's demonstrating what's kept us together. You gotta laugh.
Laugh.
You gotta laugh.
But
Because often
there are
in life, if you
those-
don't laugh, you're gonna cry. So you might as well laugh. And even when there was times in our life where there was no laughter, I think we came from a background that you stick together. That when you take those vows, this is the serious part. Those
And you-
vows mean something. And then they have certainly meant something. Because she's certainly, you say for better or worse, and I got the better and she's got the worse.
Oh, no. You pray a lot.
Especially with this guy, right?
When you hit the valleys and he gets upset and
You can say anything you want now. I'm not
We
interrupting.
did talk about the four guys, for most of you. So you got any stories? This is your payback time. You can.
and so you hit a valley and you got to work through the valleys.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, it's like, all right, Lord, and he says, give him his space. And so you give him his space, and I'm going, okay. He says, he needs more time. And so you give him a little more time. And then eventually, you work your way out of it and you collaborate with some new project and it's good. And you laugh again.
There
Are you
go.
laughing yet?
Yes, dear. I'm sorry, dear.
Abuse.
You're absolutely right. There's been valleys?
There's been-
I'm just saying
Have there been mountaintops?
Oh, of course. See, then you get to the other side.
Well, let's talk about it. When was a mountaintop experience?
Oh, we have lots of them.
Well, name one hallelujah moment.
Our kids.
Okay, that's 3.
Brian's talking about Brian.
How about this with me? Well, how about with me?
Oh, whenever you play the piano. I like that when you play the piano. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
There you go.
If I had a pen, I'd write that
You
down.
write that on there.
Play the piano
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah. There you go.
One last question for you guys. You guys worked together in the high school for quite a few years there.
Yeah.
36. Time
In
to
the room next to each other.
in the room next to each other. And all that time, as a married couple, and I want the honest truth, did you guys ever make out in the school?
No.
No.
No?
No.
No?
At least that's the story we agreed that we were going to tell.
Remember, you're no longer employed there.
We're not.
Right.
But
No.
I might have gotten a couple of kisses.
Yeah, we might have gotten,
Snuck in a couple
kiss.
kisses.
Snuck a
but
couple kisses.
But you're in the French department, so French kiss might come up. Didn't come up?
no.
I guess not.
No.
I tried, folks. I tried. Oh, what do you know? You got somebody
Saved by
calling.
the bell.
This is rigged.
Brian Drummond.
You're live.
Well, yeah, we're being filmed right now with 3 cameras and a interviewer. Perhaps we
To
can
the
talk
rescue.
later.
To the rescue.
Okay, well, we'll talk to you soon. Love you. Bye. That's one of our mountaintop experiences.
Oh, was it? Really?
That was Kristen.
Oh, Kristen. Oh. Well, too bad Kristen didn't call sooner to get you out of that one, but I'm glad she didn't. I'm glad the timing was just right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thank you both for sharing your stories, your tales of love, and no, this is all gonna make it. I think you got too
No.
much good stuff. Too much good
No,
stuff.
you got to cut a lot.
Honey, we are what we are. Well, I'm getting a warm surge just putting my
Yeah.
arm around you.
Well, it's probably the fireplace.
It probably is the fireplace.
Oh my gosh. See, oh, look at that. What a perfect way to end it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both again for inviting us in your home and keeping it clean too. I appreciate that.
Anytime, Tom.
Yes.
Just call ahead.
I will call that next time. And thank you for joining us in this Tales of Love with Brian and Sue Drummond.
Oh my God.
See you next time.
Cut.